Camilla Bellich.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister for the Public Service, does she stand by all her statements and actions in relation to the industrial action undertaken by public sector workers on 23 October 2025?
The Honourable Judith.
Thank you, Mr.
Collins.
Speaker. Yes, my statements and actions were reasonable, practical, and more importantly, accurate.
Supplementary. Was her response to written parliamentary question 50726/2025 accurate when she stated that the Prime Minister was informed in advance of the Public Service Commission's advertising campaign?
Just find that one. Just find that one. What was the number again? Sorry, Mr. Speaker.
50726.
Right. Just a moment. So it's a communication strategy regarding industrial action. Was that 50726? My answer was the Public Service Commission's communication strategy regarding the industrial action held on 23 October 2025 was discussed with the Prime Minister and myself and our officers prior to the Commission's advertisements. It doesn't say that the Prime Minister was advised of any paid advertising. I suggest the member go back to the answer before she asked the question like she just did.
Supplementary. Was the Prime Minister incorrect when on the 3rd of November 2025 he denied that he had been informed in advance of that campaign?
Well, I don't have that, members, the Prime Minister's statement in front of me, and having just had to correct the member herself on the question that she just gave me, I have to absolutely ask...
Yeah, a point of order, Camilla Bellich.
Mr. Speaker, my question was very simple. It was asking whether the Minister's answer, and I provided the exact reference, was correct. And I believe that there is nothing incorrect about the way that that was presented.
No, I think you're quite right. The answer to the question was, or the answer to the written question was read into the answer to the question. That certainly brings that question into scope. Do you want to ask that question again so we all know what it is?
Well, it would be really good if she could and give me the exact
No, you don't
quote.
need to comment.
No,
Yes.
well, would it?
So my first supplementary was her response to written parliamentary question 50726.
No, hang on, we're not doing that again. Just your second supplementary.
Was the Prime Minister incorrect when on 3 November 2025 he denied that he had been informed in advance of the campaign?
Well, the Prime Minister's never incorrect as far as I can see.
Supplementary. How can it be correct that in her written question she said the Prime Minister was informed when the Prime Minister himself says he wasn't informed?
Right, a communication strategy is not the same as a paid advertising campaign, which I was not aware of a paid advertising campaign, because unlike many other people, I don't need to pay for advertising on Facebook because I've got so many followers. The other thing is that a campaign, in terms of a communication strategy to get the truth out when there is misinformation out there in the public, is not the same as a paid advertising campaign.
Supplementary. Which government department raised a concern as to whether the advertising contravened social media guidance, and what reasons did they provide?
Well, I'm not in charge of all the many government departments there are, but I would suggest to the member that since she has now apparently written to the Office of the Auditor General, asking the Office of the Auditor General to investigate the Public Service Commission, that maybe she should wait until that investigation, if there is one, is undertaken, because I don't know how many others.
We're not going to have a point of order. We're going to have the question again, and we'll see if we can get an answer.
Which government department raised a concern as to whether the advertising contravened social media guidance, and what reasons did they provide? And the Minister might like to know that that is in reference to her written question 51004/2025.
sake, Mr. Speaker. Honestly, Mr. Speaker, I'm coming down to the House here trying to think of all the possible questions, and I don't expect I have to then try and look for that member's reverse. So which number is it now? Which number?
51004. It's her answer.
004. No, the Public Service Commission here advised that one government department raised a concern as to whether the advertising contravenes social media guidance. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. I've answered the question honestly. I suggest that that member might want to do a written question, or even OAA, the Public Service Commission. That's the normal way of doing it. For goodness sake.
A point of order, the Right Honourable Chris Hipkins.
Mr. Speaker, I wonder whether you could perhaps go and watch that question exchange again and consider the adequacy of those answers. This is a serious matter where a member has actually prepared and asked written questions of a minister and is seeking to get verification or elucidate those answers in the House. That is a very legitimate thing for a member to do without the sort of abuse from the minister or the obfuscation from the minister that we've just seen. I think that was a very good example of a member being well prepared for question time and a minister not being.
I think, no, you're not, it's a point of, are you speaking to the point of order?
Do you want me to? I'm happy to.
No, I don't want you to.
Oh, I'm happy to.
The member will know that it's not for the Speaker to judge the quality of the answers, or for that matter, the content of the answers. To simply ask, we're restricted to, has the question been addressed? It was. The adequacy of the address of the question, of course, will be a matter of judgment for the public.